Well, the American Red Cross is reporting an emergency blood shortage. And here with details on how you can roll up your sleeves to help is Dr. Eric Gary, Executive Physician Director at the American Red Cross. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning, Jen. Thanks so much for having me on.
Oh, it's a pleasure, and I'm glad we're talking to you. We've done several reports about this, and as I mentioned, there's a blood shortage going on right now. So before we talk about how that impacts medical care, what's the current state of the Red Cross's blood supply?
Yeah, thanks so much, and thanks for airing other parts on this too. Right now, we have the lowest number of total donors in the Red Cross that we've had in 20 years. And we have a national blood shortage, especially for platelets and for red blood cells. And so patients in hospitals are still needing blood, but we have a shortage, and it's been very difficult to keep the blood banks full.
Well, can you tell us how blood shortage impacts patients? Because I think people think, well, they'll find the blood somehow, they've got storages out there, but that's not the case like you're saying. I mean, you're really facing a big shortage, and that can impact, not only patients, but people who might be coming in for routine care and medical care.
Absolutely, you're right. The only source of life-saving red blood cells and platelets is the arm of a volunteer donor. They can't be made in a lab. There's no other way to get them. And so, as a result of that, it's just so important that people come in and realize that when they generously share their blood, they can truly help to save lives of people.
Now, you mentioned that you're seeing the lowest number of people giving blood in 20 years. What do you think is behind that decline?
We think that there's a lot of factors. One of the factors that we know, though, is particularly important is the way that COVID has changed the way that people donate blood. A lot of dedicated blood donors were used to donating blood at school or at businesses, but as COVID has changed the way that we work and the way that we go to school, we've also had a change in the way that people donate. So the Red Cross is working really hard to find ways to partner with donors in new places that are still convenient and that will let people donate.
Well, and you have there's always incentives. I know around here locally, they're always doing a t-shirt giveaway or ticket giveaway, and you guys have partnered with the NFL, and donors have a chance to win a very, very cool prize. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, everybody who registers at an American Red Cross blood drive in the month of January is automatically entered for a trip to the Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas due to a partnership between the Red Cross and the NFL. All of that information is on redcrossblood.org, and they can register for a blood drive right there.
That is super cool. That is a great incentive to get people in there. So I think that will definitely help you out. And we'll, whenever we put pleas out to folks in the Cincinnati area, they go out and then they help. So Dr. Gary, I thank you, and I hope we get some folks out to donate blood for you.
Thanks, and thanks to all the blood donors out there. Thank you.
Absolutely, yes. Have a good day, Doctor. To schedule an appointment, as he said, you can head to the redcross.org and type in your zip code. From there, available locations and times will pop up. And they said that if you don't see an available location right on the map there, you can walk in. If they're all full, you can try to walk in. You may have to wait a little bit, but you can still get in. We'll be right back.
You can always find our stories here on YouTube, but go ahead and click subscribe to get notifications and stay in the know.